In my workplace, they asked me was on a Sunday, so something happened. So they asked me to if I would like to go and fix it on a Sunday morning. So I rushed and fixed it before I went to church. So they let me know around 7 in the morning. So I traveled to the place, I drove down to the place, fix it, then go back to the church. Then on Monday, when we had a meeting, they said, you were able to go. Well, we are so happy. We thank you that you were able to go, because if I had tried to do anything, like my wife would give me shit if I would do anything on Mother's Day, because we need to go to do something like how do I call it? Like I'm going to restaurant and all those stuff. To celebrate the Mother's Day. I just mentioned that those are customs and traditions. I don't take that to be a priority in my life. It's like, suppose our children, one of them was sick, so it's because Mother's Day we don't have to go to hospital. Is that
right?
so that we don't. It is not a rule that is set by hard and stones. It can be bent. If you have the time to do it, yeah, do it. If you don't have the time, well, do it next time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's whatever is the call of duty, right?
Yes.
Well, how's things with you?
Everything's going very, very well. I praise God for that. How about you?
I'm pretty good, man.
Good. And your children are okay?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Good. Good.
So, and how do you call this? Just loving it. Classes is about to end too, so
Yes.
the kids also
2 weeks.
very busy. I have to, like today, man. So I have, because they had been coughing for quite a while, so I have to bring them to the doctor. And then I have to wait for my line and everything like that. Okay. And then it's kind of like becomes like a useless thing, because in the end, the doctor just said, "Oh, it's a virus. We're not going to give anything. Just let it go." Oh man, let me drive here.
Yes, they always do that. And sometimes it's my wife that will say, we have to rush our emergency, we have to rush him. I say, why not we give Tylenol for this and all those? They say, no, we have to rush. After waiting for 2-3 hours emergency, they come back and say, well, it's nothing to worry about. We have checked the nose and the ears and everything's looking fine. So take this Tylenol. Just give Tylenol.
Yeah.
If it happens again, you can bring back, but for now with this, everything's fine.
Oh my goodness. This is just what you get then. Then all this line up, and then asking the kids, like, come on, hurry up, let's go, because they're going to open. But in the end, okay, let's relax. Let's have some creep. So I got them some creep, and then okay, let's enjoy before going back home.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I did, and then the kids had been practicing. They wanted to. They joined for the audition, right? Because they love music, so. And the school, they have this kind of like a talent show, and all those who would like to join, they have to audition. So now they have some friends who like to play along with them. So I have to pick up different friends and then gather them all together in the house and have them play. Yeah, keeps me busy.
That's good. Is daughter joining today?
It's supposed to be, yes, but I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Maybe he's gonna be late.
Okay.
All right. So, have you got something?
No, I did not actually find how it was a busy week for me somehow. I did not get something that we can work on today.
Okay. Anyway, I'm going to show you something. Can you see my
Screen, yes.
screen?
Yes.
Okay. First,
I should log on to TradingView.
no, it's okay. Just look at what I'm going to show you then.
Okay. Oh, the screen is blank. Oh, yeah, okay, it's gone.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Hold on. I'm just. All right. Here you go. This one is
ARQL.
yes. So March 15 of 2018, it created a new 7-day high. Darvas box. These are breakouts in Darvas box. What are those Darvas boxes? There is a tendency for every stocks to basically, you know, go back and forth to a certain range. For example, it had broken 150 and then went straight to $2. Remember what I told you? Whole numbers usually are kind of like a strong resistance.
Yes.
Where people usually would like to take their
Profit.
money, collect their money and take their profit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's happening is that this one, the price would usually go down, but then at a certain level, that's that. So for example, $2 is the real whole number resistance, but the big probability that the support would come in is the next whole number also, which is 150.
Mm-hmm.
So between $2 and 150, you'll be able to notice this is like dancing within that particular range, right?
Yes.
And then it made a breakout on $2 again with a strong volume, plus the fact that it was a new 78-day high.
Okay.
So now what I'm showing you here is that there was also a Darvas box right here, but at a lower level, it was below the 200 SMA. But here, at least, this one had gone already beyond the 200 SMA. So it means we can now have our eyes, focus on this one.
Okay.
After breaking out the $2, it went straight to 250, went to $3. But like I said, $3 also is a whole number. Look what happened. It was trying to get out of $3. It couldn't. It keeps just getting hammered down, right?
Yes.
To 250. The 250 becomes a support. So like here, you have $2 and 150 here, $3 and 250. Although it's trying to get out of $3, but just couldn't get out. But still the same. That whole number resistance was actually the $3. Okay.
Okay.
Now, any breakout again of this particular resistance with a strong volume and getting let's say a new day high, then that would be a big move forward. And look what happened. Darvas box 2. And then May 22nd, 2018, you have another new 78-day high. Full breakout with a large volume, that's 4 million. Previously, the previous new 78-day high was only 2 million. So basically, it doubled the volume, right? There was here a huge volume of 4 million, but it did not break out. It was hammered down, right? This small, well, it was just a smaller, almost the same also of the new 78 they had, the previous one. But the problem is it got hammered down because you see it got leveled up also with a strong red volume, which is 2 million, more than 2 million red volume.
So
And
when we see this red volume, what does it mean?
selling.
Okay.
So there is a strong selling. That if you notice, the red volume is increasing, right?
Okay.
And that's what happened. Breaking out at $3 just couldn't get through because there's this huge red volume right there. Although it's being supported also at 250 because of March 15. No, not March 15, but the subsequent days after the March 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there was a strong, how do you call this, candle also breaking out at 250. So that's why 250 becomes the support. Okay. Now, we have two instances now. The first one is a breakout of previous Darvas box. The second one is another breakout of the second Darvas box. Now, what would be your target and what would be your entry on this one?
On the Darvas box too?
Yes, because that's your new 7-day high, May 22nd, 2018.
Okay.
Can you calculate?
Yes. Okay. I will start by calculating the target price.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the formula is previous. Okay.
High.
Previous close H4 close minus L1 low times 3. Let's see how that is. For this one, the previous high was May 18. Let's see, previous high.
So first we have to identify what is our previous high.
Yes.
So what's your previous high?
So if I'm looking at just that of May 18,
Around,
which is your
around 320. No.
322, 3.25.
3.25.
Yes.
And then what is your volatility contract or VCP low?
And VCP low is 2.25. Sorry, 2.5.
2.5. And then
times 3.
times 3.
Yeah. So
what is your breakout close?
My breakout close is, let me see. Breakout close is 8.86. Let me see here. Okay, that is still 2.5. Sorry, 3.5.
You're putting at 3.5?
Yes. I'm looking at the picture. That's the.
Okay. So 3.25 minus 2.5, that's 75, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 0.75 times 3, 2.25 plus, what's your breakout? 3.5, did you say?
Yes.
Okay. So you're
No, it's not. It's not up to 3. It will be 3.25. Your breakout close
your breakout close
is 3.25. It's
no,
not up to
your previous
3.5.
high. Your previous high is 3.25.
Okay.
So your breakout close is the breakout of the close of the candle that broke out previous high.
Okay. So it is not up to 3.5. It is not up to. I would take 3.275 based on the candle.
Okay. So which one are you looking at?
Yeah, the one you are touching. Up again, up a little. Yes.
Little, this one.
No, the first one you were touching. The closer, yes, the closer of that one.
This one.
Yes.
So this would be
3.25.
3.25.
The first one. I don't know how we read that.
Because you see, you still have a high here of 3.25. So it means that it's not the close. Now you've got to get the real, if you want to get the close of this one, because this one is not a breakout yet, right? Because
Okay.
see, you have a 3.25.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's a 3.25, it's not breaking out. It's just basically pairing up with the previous high, right?
Yes.
So your main breakout would be this candle here,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
It broke the 350 also. It broke the previous high. 350 is a whole number resistance, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be somewhere around 3 point what? 3.60, 3.65 something.
Okay. Maybe, yes.
Mm. So if you have 3.65 plus how much was that? 2.25.
Yes.
So around 3.65. So around 5.9
Almost $6, yes.
or around $6. So let's try to see. We'll get to this one here. Uh-huh. Well, you got it?
You mean me? Yes. Oh, you were showing me the base something box that you changed to this one.
Hmm?
You were showing me box 2, or it was still the
You
ARQL.
can, yeah, you can have a VCP or you can have, okay, you can have
Okay.
the box.
Okay. Now
Okay?
I see.
If you create the box, this is the box,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That's your breakout. So this one, as around 250 coordinates 250 and 3 point, let's say 25. with a high. Okay. Actually, there's still another. It has to touch the tip also of the previous one, so around 3.32 something. So that's what 3.20. Yeah, 3.22. Then 242. Look with your target. Your target is
It was almost,
5.9.
yes.
It hit $6. You're just right on top of it. But yes. It went to 7. But you made your money already, so you can
Yes.
run. So you don't need to be greedy, right?
Yes.
So very good. Now at least you know where to place your. You're pretty close to the to getting into your target, and then checking out where it would go, and then up to what extent that you need to pull out your money.
Yes.
Okay, so that's now this one is very this one of the funny stocks that you'll be amazed because you look at this one, it continued to go down, but it was looking on the 200 SMA, but still it went down the 200 SMA, boom. But I'm going to show you one of the before it went down. Where was that? Okay, before it went down, right here. Have you noticed this? Uh, Small candle, very huge volume. Look, 2018, 625 added to Russel 2000.
You told me that when it started to Russel, it's means it's a very important stock.
Yes, so 25, 25. So this is 25. The 25 is when people are coming in to put their money in. Okay, this one, the next day. But before that day, there was a small candle with a huge volume, which is on the 22nd. But the next trading day, which is the 25th, because it was a Friday, right? So it resumed on a Monday. On a Monday, look, on a small volume, the candle had gone far up. But like what I'm saying, what I said to you before. Okay, if it got added to Russell 2000, it means the how do you call this? The people of the stock exchange, they believe that this stock is one of the movers. That's why it got added to Russell 2000. But if you are a billionaire, would you be buying that one now?
I'll wait until it goes down.
How much are you going to wait?
It is at that. It is at about $5. Maybe when it is 3, I can go in. I wouldn't think that it will go down to $2. Was thinking that maybe if it goes down to, even right now, if I see that it goes down to $3, I would buy.
You would buy if it goes down to $3.
Yes.
Okay. Remember that. If it goes down to $3, you would buy.
Yes.
But if it goes below the $3, would you still buy?
Yes, I will still buy. That's if you go below the $3 and
Or
I see that.
are you not going to get scared if it goes $1 more?
No, because I know checking the history, there's a potential that it was going very high up to $7. I'll wait until it move up again.
What if it doesn't move?
Just wait.
Okay. So, like I said, here you would be able to see the psychology of the people involved. That okay, people now believes this one is going, this one this one is a good or a potential player because it had been added to Russel 2000. It's just like giving a trophy to this stock, right?
Mm-hmm.
So okay, it moved up for what? How many days? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Around 10 days. In 10 days, it moved up. Look what happened after 10 days. This is what we call turtle trading. The previous high couldn't be budged, and then and it just went. The price would just go down, and it broke the 50 SMA or 30 SMA. Continued to break. It got slapped down again, and even when tried to break, it just couldn't get out. People are taking their profits, and people are getting scared too. Okay. And like I said, the market maker also is trying to shake the tree such that all those weak buyers, okay, or weak holders of the shares would dispose the share. And that's what happened. Look, you said you're going to buy once it goes down to $3.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, it's 290. Are you going to buy?
Mm-hmm. I can buy.
You can buy.
I know that the stock never go to zero. Now that I know it's very low, I can buy. I know it's going to come up
But
again.
look, take a look. It went below 3. Oops. Now it's starting to move up. So retesting of support 250 at 200 SMA. Okay. This is where you need to wait. If it goes down this far, you can wait for another good volume. Remember what happened here? It had made how much volume it did on this one? There's
10 million.
around 11 million, right?
Yeah.
Around 11. After it got dumped, 20 million. So let's say 10 million to 20 million, it doubled the size.
And there was a gap up here.
Yes, this is where you can actually position. All this red here is your entry point. Boom.
It went again to 7.
$9. It
Yeah.
broke the $7. So it means the previous $7, this was the previous high, the $7. Here it had a hard time to break out at $7. Why? That was the previous high, remember?
Mm-hmm.
The $7 was the previous high. This one here.
Mm-hmm.
But it got hammered down. Look what happened. Boom. $9. So watch out for this kind of stocks. Number one, if you see a stock that had gone or that had broken from a previous how do you call this, Darvas box. There was a Darvas box here. Let's delete this and let's add box here. And you have, here is your March 15.
I'm sorry to sorry. What does this advertisement say?
Which one?
That the pop up. What does it say?
Invest into a 20% per month blockchain fund. Now these are the you know, the Bitcoin.
Okay.
These are Bitcoin. Now you're not ready to jump into the gun of the Bitcoin. A lot of people are hammered with the Bitcoin.
Okay.
So there was a new 78-day high here, a breakout from previous box, first box, then a second box breakout, new 78. A kind of formation like that, okay, everything is up from 200 SMA. If you happen to see a formation like this, a pattern like this, get in, get out based on your target. Okay, it went to $6, although it can always move up. Usually it's always like that. After hitting this, it's like, you know, it's like a trampoline. After hitting on this one, boom, it went very high. But always remember, the farther it goes, also the the further it would also go down.
Yes.
So that's what happened. But like I said, it got added to Russel 2000. It means there is a strong fundamental. It says that during this time, if it had gone red, had you ever also bought on this one? But I still do not advise you to buy on this red, because we do not know, anything could also happen. So that you know, it will just totally reverse everything. But just wait and be patient, and you see this another new 78. This is another new 78 with a gap up, breaking out. Oh, there was a previous high of $6. It broke out, and then all this red here, basically. So it's like this one is giving you the chance of entering all this one here.
Okay.
And look, in just how many days? How many days is that? From the previous breakout to this 70 bars, 70 trading days, 69 trading days. And what's the return? Let's see. Let's say if you entered from this point, $93. Even if you are just going to get it from the $8, that's 71%. Would you like that return?
Why not?
That's right. So take note, anything that is actually added to special indexes is a good sign. But remember, it will always go down, because the big players are not going to buy at a high price. Big players will always buy at the lower price.
Okay.
Okay, but just wait until it's able to come back up with a huge volume, like doubling the previous volume here. This was the time when it got added to Russel 2000. That's a 10 million share, but then a gap up here, breaking out everything from the previous high into 20 with a 20 million share. That's your clue.
Okay.
Now, I want you to study on this, ARWR.
Okay. Was it not among one of my fetch lists? Let me see.
ARWR.
Yes, it is. ARWR, yes.
Okay.
I put in
2019, May 24, the volume is 180% increase from the first N78. News, ARWR will be added to S&P 600.
What is the news?
The news that ARWR will be added to S&P 600.
Okay.
Standard and Poor 600.
Is that June 25th?
No, that's May 24. So we have to look, where is that May 24? May 24 could be, is a Sunday.
Okay.
So, because here is May 22, 20, this is May 23, and the next day is what? May 28.
Okay.
So, May 24, oh, sorry. Yeah, that's May 24. Sorry, May 24, that's a huge volume there. I know, that's a huge candle, but the huge volume is on May 23. Have you noticed? A small candle with a huge volume, there is a signal. Something is going on. And guess what happened? The next day, it got listed to S&P 600. Okay, you are a billionaire. At what price level are you going to buy this?
That time is 22.49. If it goes down to 10, so I don't lose so much money.
This is 20 million. There is a big possibility that this one could go to 40 million shares, right?
Yeah.
But you can also create this kind of channel. You can get this one from here, regression trend. And if you are going to create a regression trend, say, I'm going to delete this one, so that way you'll be able to know how to do it. Click on regression trend, and then just do a full scribe from one point to another, from the previous high to the new high. Okay, and then it would create that channel, so the upper channel and the lower channel, and then you just basically lighten up the color, so that way you'll be able to see still all the other background. Down, oh sorry, up, there you go. And then you can extend the line. So we are probably looking maybe around 2150 of pullback on this one, because if this is your top, it seems this is the top, it's going to pull back somewhere here. So around 2150, something like that. See this one here, this is a previous high here. So it might retake that one. And there is a gap up here. Usually when there's a gap up, it's going to close that gap. So this is your gap. If it's going to close that gap, 1988, $20. And put this one on your list.
It's already on my watch list.
Already on your watch list.
Yes.
But always take a look at this one. Find a clue wherein you can possibly enter. So for now, there is a tendency that it's going to go down, right? Like what we have seen with ARQL.
Mm-hmm.
But those downward move are actually a good position move also. But you don't want also to be hammered. Usually people, if they do not know what's going on, they always get scared. But now that you know the technical movement of the stock, why it's doing like that, then in that case, whatever positioning you do, there's always a reason, right? You're not going to just buy and position yourself for how many shares because that's what you saw, but you position yourself because you know that based on the technical aspects that you have seen on the stocks, and just like what you have learned also from the previous stocks like ARQL, then you'll be able to say that, oh, definitely this guy is going to be going up. So it's going to go up and it's going to go down based on this channel. So I will wait until it touches the lower channel and I will position myself there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So in that situation, can I go to Questrade and put a alert to if it goes down to $20, it can alert me?
You can. If you can do like a buy, you can do a buy this actually, yeah, a pre-buy on this one, like you set it up, set it to some kind. You remember what we did last time?
Yes.
You set up a date and maybe around a month or two, something like that. Then if it hits, that's good. So it means you're able to position in the smallest price possible. Because the smallest the price possible you could position, the better. So that way, if it goes back up, you're pretty good. So we're waiting for possible doubling of the 20 million into 40 million.
Okay.
But first, it would go down.
Okay.
Because big pocket buyers they're not going to just buy this one, at that particular price level. Market maker also will make sure that it is on the right price level that it could offer to these big buyers. So there are two guys waiting for this one. The big buyers waiting for it to come down at the price level they want, and the market maker knowing that these hungry buyers are waiting for this price level. What he's going to do? He's going to shake the tree as much as possible, so that way all those weak buyers, they are going to dispose their shares, and now the market maker will have a lot of shares to dispose to the big pocket buyers.
Okay.
Okay. So those are the ones. You know what happened with the ARQL? It would be the same with the RWR.
ARQL. Okay.
This is what happened with the ARQL, right?
Yes.
It got added here. Then it went down. went down, and then boom, it breaks out the whole thing. And have you noticed it was actually respecting the 200 SMA. Yes, it went down, but look, it went back up. So I'm expecting on ARWR, it respected the 200 here. So it touches the 200. There's a big possibility your 200 can go here and it will break down a little bit of the 200 and then comes back up with full force.
Okay. So you're saying that the ARWR, we should, if it goes down to 22, that's the time we can position?
That is the big possibility.
Okay.
That is a big possibility because you remember that this guy had been added to S&P 600. It's got been added to S&P 600. It's just like giving them a trophy, right? That, okay, we believe that you are one of the good company, right? And look, volume also had turned 180%. It had increased 180%. EPS QQ is 237.6%. Sales QQ is 7,306%. Finbase target 27. See, the target of Finbase is already hit, so it means it will come down. Target of Finbase is 27. It went to $28 already, so it had been hit. So 27 is somewhere here, right? No. And your support, this is your support. Your $20 is a very strong support here. You know why? You have a big volume here, and you have also another big, well, another smaller volume, but then this is where the base of the big volume came in. So basically, your $20 is the strong support. Got it?
Yes, I got it.
Now, I want you to find new 78-day high that has this kind of pattern on both ARWR and ARQL. And also look for some technical aspects, like, for example, oh, here, there's a report actually. 10Q report, net income 2019. Oh, this is beautiful. 35.9 million against minus 28 million on net income. This report came May 8th. Cash, 161 million against 69 million. There is a dilution, 0.37 against minus 0.35, and the revenue, 82.8 million against 4.1 million. Comparing between 2018 and 2019, that's a beautiful report. So this one has a big potential.
Okay.
All you have to do is just follow the big guys. When are they going to start buying?
Okay.
Their market maker is still going to make the price drop. Then we'll just have to wait where this big guys starts to, load up shares. And then you follow that loading of shares. You load up also yours and make money.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Can I see the screen of the QL? Let me see the.
Oh, ARQL. Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. Maybe I'll put it in another. Okay, so that way it's a lot easier for you. View. So ARQL had been added to Russell 2000,
Mm-hmm.
while ARWR had been added to S&P 600.
Okay.
But like I said, those are the trophies. Toronto's Raptors winning the championship.
They won it.
They won, man. You didn't watch the game.
You know what happened? It was the day they wanted to play. Everybody's watching everywhere, and they make so big news about it.
Uh-huh.
And it was time for me to go to bed. So it's okay. I'll watch. I will listen to if they had won it. But in the morning, I couldn't find time to check. But
Oh,
when I listen again on the radio 2 days later, they talk about they are going to play again, that they won something.
oh yeah. You had it, game 5, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. That was pretty close. It's just 1 point. And then, yeah, they just missed that one. But, well, they got game 6. I think basketball god had actually favored with them because the one of their best player of the Warriors, Kevin Durant, he
Mm-hmm.
was taken off because of the injury. And what's his name? Clay Thompson, one of the best 3-point shooter.
Mm-hmm.
He had an injury on that game 6 too, like
Mm.
on the I think third quarter, and then so or early third quarter, and then so the rest of that quarter plus fourth quarter he wasn't able to play.
All right. Okay.
So this is your ARQL.
Oh, okay. Let me see where we are. At what price do we want this one to go down to?
Now this one, you know what's gonna happen with this?
No.
A gap up,
Mm-hmm.
it would probably close that gap before it's going to pull back up. Is and this is a red volume also.
So we are hoping to buy at what point?
ARWR.
No, ARQL. At what point do we hope to buy if it goes down to a certain level?
No, I'm not advising you with the ARQL because that's a red volume there. This one certainly would probably um, close the gap. That's still going to come down.
Yeah, what I mean, if it goes down to $3, is that the right price?
I will wait until the volume comes and let's see what the volume would tell us.
Okay.
Okay, so because this one here, even though it is a surprising move, but it looks like there's a heavy selling.
This is the one that's added to Russel 2000?
This is the one that got added to the Russell 2000.
Okay.
And yes, it had broken all the highs. So usually if it had broken all the highs, it's going to retest the previous highs. So, and yes, I'll wait until probably it closed back down to that gap, and that's where we can start loading up. But we'll see what's happening. But the one that's closest to for a good move is this one, because this is a green volume. Okay.
Okay.
So, but what's for the two?
Okay.
What's for the two?
I will. That's why I take notes.
And go find another one like this. Watch for those moves. There's another one, SPPI. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Hello? Yes, Vicky, yes. Where? Let me finish my meeting first. Okay. Okay, sige. Kaya lang yun. Okay. Bye. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. Where was I?
So while I'm watching these two and also checking for more ones, if you find a good candidate you want to place a stock, can you let me know?
Of course. But what I usually do, I will explain you why it's like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll show you something. This is similar to ARQL's previous move, right? Let's create this.
So what I mean is maybe within this week, not wait until Friday or Saturday. If you see something you need to position, if you don't mind letting me know.
Okay, so this one here, if you take a look at this.
Yeah, I can see.
Can you see it?
200 SMA.
No, SPPI.
Yes, I see SPPI. I see the place you highlight and say 200 SMA breakout.
Oh, okay. No, the box. I'm creating a box.
Okay.
Okay. So it had broken out, but it failed.
Okay.
But then what happened is that, you know, $8, just like I said, is a very strong resistance, full number resistance. So between 8 and 7, that is where it was like going back and forth, right? But this one is just like a perfect drop here. But although the 200 SMA became the support, and look what happened. This one here, this was the first 78 here. I got in. No, I actually got in here at around 7 when it dropped.
Okay.
Right here on the spot where it dropped. And then I didn't pull out. It just continued to drop. When I saw that, okay, the 200 SMA is leveling up. So it's good. I actually hooked onto the trade. And then when I saw that there was another breakout, another high here, this is a new 78 breaking out this second box. Look what happened. And it wasn't contented. It went to $22.
Wow.
I exited at $20.
That was a good trade.
It was a good trade. Very, very good trade. And it basically, it even came back up with $22, and then it just couldn't hold on, and that was it. This one was like, I think it's a last hooray, and it just couldn't get through it. It went to 24 still, but there's still there's so many people now. There's so many, how do you call this, sellers.
That's why it went to $7.
It went back to $7. It went back to $7 the previous time that it had a previous high. So you wait until it crosses again this 200 SMA. Big possibility this would come back up to 24 again, to $20.
Let me take note of that too.
Okay.
Amen. Let me see.
SPPI. But this is the pattern that I would like you to take a look at. First breakout of the Darvas Box 1, and then another breakout of another box with a strong volume. And look at the volume, just like what I said before. The breakout here was around 1.5 million or 1.6 million, is that okay? And then look, this one is 3 million, so it doubles. Usually the new 78 doubles up the previous breakout volume. When you see that position on this red
candle,
red pullbacks, and that will bring you upward. But first, don't just like position. You have to make sure you put in a target. You have to calculate your target. I think what I did, I have here. Okay, my target was 16 actually, but because my target was 16, but it jumped from 14, jumped straight to where? To $20. So I didn't sell at 16 because it actually jumped. It probably hovered on a 16, I could have sold it at 16, but because it jumped to $20 and it just hovered on the $20, okay, I'll sell it at 20.
Okay.
And usually it's like this, GoPray also. You see this one here, although this one could mean some kind of a shooting star, and shooting star is always like a symbol of a reversal, but this is what I have always noticed. Before it's going to go down, the price will always eat back up the tip of that wick. This is the wick of this shooting star. So the wick is right at 22. Look at what happened. It went to as far as it more than, yeah, it took 22 and more than 22, right? So you just have, although you have to be patient because this one can really give you a good scare also. But usually these are also your good entry point, wherein you enter on this low and then your target price is the tip of that wick. So it means you exit on 21.92 or you exit at 21.90, 21, or just maybe around 21.50. So that's a very good exit. So this is your clue here. So it's the tip of this one is giving you already an entry point. Sometimes this one this is a big scare that the market maker is trying to do. It was trying to eat up all the hard, how do you call this, hard stop. That's why I always put a mental stop. I don't put a hard stop, because when you put a hard stop, let's say for example, my hard stop would be at 17, let's say 1765 or 1750. My hard stop is 1750, but it went as far as 16. So it means my entire position is going to be sold out, right?
Yes.
If I'm going to do that hard stop. So that's why I'll wait and see. Then look, it reverses back up, continue. And because I knew that it was creating this lower highs, this is a low, and then it created this one here. So it's making some kind of a stepper. So in that case, okay, this one is going to go high. But my target, I'm eyeing on this target here. The tip of the wick of this candle. And indeed, look, you're already out, because had you sold it out also on that level where the tip of the wick of this candle is on, then it means you're, even though this one had gone down, you don't need to worry. You're sold out already. Okay, so SPPI, ARQL, what's the other one? ARWR.
Yes.
Controversial stuff. Snap. This one. It's going high. It's going higher on smaller volume. So, but if you notice, it's hovering and respecting the 200 SMA, right? So it means it's going to use again the 200 SMA as a guidepost. So I probably would wait until it hits back down on 200 SMA, but the price is still going up.
Okay.
All right. I think you have more than enough to chew.
That's right.
Huh?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, man. So, yeah. And are you checking your stock fetcher every now and then?
I do.
Okay. And look for this kind of patterns. Review the pattern of ARQL, review the pattern of ARWR, and review the pattern of SPPI, and also review revenue-wise, cash-wise, volume-wise, some other technical news.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll do.
There you go. One more thing. I've mentioned you this one already, and I have given you an article about I created a blog on this one that I'm looking forward that pays would be like, like PayPal or, Square. So could it be the next Square? Probably. This guy, they had changed. It used to be TPNL, but now they changed it to Pace.
Okay.
So any red pullbacks on this one, hitting on those SMA 30 probably or 50 EMA could be a good entry point.
Okay.
I have position already on this one. I have entered here.
At 7.
Yeah, around 720, 725, something like that. When
Okay.
it was trying to hover, because when I was watching, oh, it was trying to go back and forth on this one. Okay, so this is the box it was trying to create. So okay, I'll use that one as my entry point. And there I got hit. I mean, it got hit, and yeah, oops! All of a sudden, boom, went up to $8. Went down back. Okay, I'm keeping it because look, it went down, but it would just slide back up. It came down as low as what, 685, and then all of a sudden went just straight up to $9. That's a huge move in one day. In one day, 697, and then all of a sudden to 918. You see that long tail? And like I said, the tail is going to be eaten also. So, and indeed, this tail also, well, it did not reach as far as the tip of the tail, but here, it had, the price went down to 717 before it went back up.
So when you say you're waiting for a pullback, so
yeah,
you want to position again, but you're already positioned.
I already positioned, but I'll be positioning that one for some other account.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so these are one of the pays. What else? ENPH. This is an energy company. Oh, look at this one. Why they were going so high? April 30, 10Q had been released. Look at what happened with the revenue. You compare it. A net revenue
2.7 to -5.
Yeah, the 2018 quarterly. I think that's the third quarter or something, and then the fourth quarter, and then the first quarter something. So there was a comparison in between. So the 2018 had 69 million. 69 million. That would be the total then of the entire 2018. Then this one is just quarter. So it was comparing quarter per quarter here, minus 5.1 million, and then it made 2.7 million. But then the entire total from 2018, 69 million, and then the 2019 is 100 million. And 2019 is not even finished yet.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. So that's why ENPH went so high. And look at this one. The volume also, it, like I said, it doubled, right? The 6 million. When it went to 15 million. More than double, actually. Because this one was a breakout against this high here, which is your new 78. Perfect. And then you have a new 78. Remember what we had before also? This is your previous box. This is your second box. This one was the breakout of the previous box. This one now is the new breakout of this new box, right?
Yeah.
And so this is your secondary new 78-day high. And look what happened. It just went straight up. But first, get your target. Create your target. And that way, you know exactly where you would like to pull your money.
Okay.
But I'm giving you a lot of good examples for you to be able to see what kind of pattern you're going to look for in a new 7 to 8 day high.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's all for now, man.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. So hopefully that will, you're learning and learning every day, right? So
Yes, I do.
I'm very happy that you're able to advance. Now, what I'd like you to do once you are really going to learn, you can start picking up your own pace, also of picking up the this kind of stuff. So that way, you can now tell me, hey, I found this. Then I'm going to let you say what you find, and then give me all the technical support that you could tell me, and then we'll see if that one would be a good trade or not.
Sounds good to me.
Okay? And then later on, okay, you and me, you can help me also in teaching others.
Yes.
Okay? Perfect, man. Have a nice weekend.
You too. You too.
And
Thank
happy
you so much.
Father's Day.
You too. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one, my friend.
All right. Thank you.
Yes.